I'm essentially just trying to get her to say I didn't have guidance, I didn't have coaching.
Oh, for the actual, well, you don't sell drop shipping though. So I guess like that as a whole, I think all that matters is that if she has this vehicle, she doesn't think that the vehicle is going to get her to where she want to be and then where she wants to be, and then we're happy. Because like if it's like a thing where we're trying to get her to say, oh, she didn't have coaching or mentorship, I mean, you can easily get there with like you could just if you're trying to get that, it would just be like, okay, so with all the different businesses that you have tried, why do you think you haven't been able to figure it out on your own? And then that one question alone would automatically get her to describe why she wasn't able to figure things out on her own. And she can say it was a lack of guidance. It was a lack of, I just didn't know what to do. Or when I would get lost, I didn't have anyone there to help me.
Yeah.
Or it could come out something where it's an identity issue where she's not being consistent or she's not showing up. But as a whole, I would say maybe I'm misunderstanding, but I would say the route that you're going for this specifically wouldn't matter. I would say I would only
Yeah.
go this route in terms of being like, why haven't you been able to figure this out? Or like, what's getting in the way is if she's already doing faceless Instagram and for some reason it's not scaling or it's not working, because then you can get specific on those because you're going to be an expert in that field. But when it comes to why drop shipping's not working, doesn't really matter. It just matters that she doesn't think it's going to get her to where she needs to be. And as long as she doesn't believe that, then we can cross that vehicle out. Does that make sense or no?
Okay. So if they've tried other things in the past, I don't really care to find out why. Like I thought the whole maybe it's because like I don't know. Maybe it's because every offer I've been on, it's more just been like they've tried the specific thing that I'm selling.
Mm.
So MIR was just around that specific thing, and now I'm trying to bring that to this where it's like they've never even tried Faceless Instagram. So what I have been doing is like, how long have you been trying to make money online? However many years, what have you done? X, Y, Z. And then I go into like why those things haven't specifically worked. But you're saying I really don't even need to do that. It's just like,
So the purpose of like root, right, is if you're going into the root of the problem or you want to understand the root of the problem, it's going to be purely logistical based on that thing that real quick. So if you are in high ticket sales and you are absolutely struggling with discovery, you don't know what to do during objections, or just your pitch is a little bit shaky overall, if you are having issues when it comes to taking money from your prospects, I want to help you. So what I want to show you is basically an entire school community that I have of closers who are there to excel and there to do better. So if you want help from discovery, pitch, objections to just general key skills, follow up, referrals, anything that you can think of, landing roles when it comes to real sales mastery, there is help for you in this free school community. And then there's also essentially a calendar of coaching calls that you can actually join as well, where we will help you directly to improve your sales. We'll role play, we'll do call reviews, pretty much everything that you would need to be successful in sales. Okay. So if you want to join that, you'll also be able to see some of my live sales calls. Just click the link below and I'll see you there. Bye bye.